Good morning, Siddhant. How are you? Namaste, George. Okay, so what is the question? What is the effect of having Ketu in the first house? Ketu in the first house. First house is self. First house is me in my chart, and Ketu is separation. Separation from self. Like person is separated from himself, his own ability. Lack of self-worth kind of thing can be there, that I am not good enough, everyone else is smarter than me, and all these type of things can be there when Ketu is in the first house. Person is separated from the self. How do we interpret, how do we interpret ascendant Lord conjunct Ketu? It is the same thing. Ascendant Lord conjunct Ketu is the similar thing, just like Ketu in ascendant. So same separation from the self can be there. Lack of self worth can be there. Plus, person can be under illusion over a long period of time. Okay, it can be deceptive person also. In some cases, person can be very deceptive also, because Ketu is headless. Not only they can be headless, they can create illusions for others also. What is the effect of first lord Saturn and third lord Jupiter in Taurus? uh, Taurus Kritika Nakshatra in the fifth house. So life path is going towards this fifth house related matters, maybe like education, counseling, uh, teaching, plus financial markets, stock market. But this results will come with delay, hard work, and perseverance. This realization itself may come around 30 years of age or 35 years of age, that I should go in this path. Okay, so life path is going towards fifth house related matters, but with delay, hard work, and perseverance. Mars and Saturn conjunct in first house interpretation. Lots of frustration for the individual in, like their life path. Like first house represents our life path, right? So uh, Saturn, Mars wants to achieve everything right now quickly, and Saturn wants to delay things. So that in this tussle of doing things quickly plus delaying things, end result is frustration. So in initial life, the person can be like very much frustrated about his life, that okay, my life is not moving forward. I'm not able to do what I want to do and all that. So that type of frustration can be there, but as the person grows up, he enters into 30s. This is like more like this hard working nature comes up. A person realizes that I have to put my best effort, then only I can get some results. What conjunctions represent mental people in chart? Mental people, you mean to say mental health issues? Because in a way, we all are mental people. We all have some mental setup. If you mean mental health issues, then Moon is largely responsible for that. Moon and Mercury. If they are weak in chart, you will find some difficulties in the mental health of these people. So Moon Mercury plus if you want to know the receptivity, like if person will be receptive towards counseling and all, then fifth house is most important, Jupiter. If they are weak, then also like person may not listen to anyone's advice. Atmakaraka Mercury conjunct Ketu in Sagittarius Purvashara Nakshatra in the 12th house. Good for any knowledge-oriented pursuits. Mercury is collection of information. Sagittarius is higher education, knowledge, and Ketu is research. So person can be very research-oriented in knowledge-oriented pursuits. In relationship life, obviously difficulties can be there. Person should be like person can also have this same mental health issues because Mercury Ketu is coming together. So like people have fits or seizures and all that. That is seen from this conjunction Mercury Ketu in Sagittarius in the 12th house, because 12th house also represents your subconscious mind. Okay, that's where care is needed. Also like allergies can be seen from the Mercury Ketu conjunction or Mercury Rahu conjunction. If fifth lord Mahadasha starts and if fifth lord is conjunct ninth lord, 10th lord, third lord, fourth lord, will they also be activated along with fifth lord activation? If they are conjunct together in one house, they will be activated. So it is like this. Suppose I'm staying in this room and I have another roommate. Okay, so suppose he has some good news, like he get a promotion at his workplace, then I will be affected. Or if he has some troubles going on, then also I will be affected. So it is like that type of scenario. When like so many planets are together, they will be affected by each other's activation. If that fifth lord is Jupiter in seventh house Taurus Mrigashira, what to expect in its dasha? Uh, the desire for relationship. Jupiter expands things, so in the seventh house, it can expand someone's desire of relationship, desire of being in business, and all. So this is the thing. Also, like expansion of desires. Person can have very expanded, high-fi desires for relationship matters and all. So that is the thing. Uh, but if person goes into any knowledge sharing business, it is great. Can hard work change chances of job? Yeah, hard work can change anything. If person works hard over something, sooner or later you will get results. Finally caught you live. Great, good catch. Hi Shannon, how are you? Jupiter Mahadasha have just started for Scorpio ascendant, second, fifth Lord Jupiter is placed in the with Mercury. Get into any knowledge sharing business, knowledge sharing work. Understand Jupiter is teacher, Brahaspati, okay, Guru. So Jupiter can give you the best result only when you are working like a guru, when you are doing something as a guru. Okay. So more you get the knowledge, more you share the knowledge, better it is for you during Jupiter Dasha. What about spouse business? I am not sure. I think you are new to my channel. Otherwise, marriage and remedies related questions are never taken. Okay. So no questions on remedies or marriage. Uh, What about doing better now that I see you live? Great. What is Rahu related education field? It is conjunct with Mercury. Rahu Mercury can bring interest in foreign languages. Like person can be very much interested in learning foreign languages or different languages. So linguistic professions. Okay, teaching, but more so in a new type of subject, a new innovative subject. Rahu is new. Okay, Rahu is everything new, innovative, unknown. So technological field are good for Rahu. Technological education, IT related education, um, chat gpt AI, that is very much Rahu. So whatever is the newest is Rahu. Okay, like when I was growing up in 1990s, at that time computers were new. Okay, now computer is not a new thing, right? Now the chat gpt is new, now AI is new. So that is where person should go into with this type of conjunction Rahu Mercury. What is Manglik person? When Mars is in uh, first, second, fourth, seventh, eighth, or 12th houses. These houses: first, second, fourth, seventh, eighth, and 12th. If a person has these planetary positions in the chart, then a person can be considered as Manglik. Kind of business am I? Business. Great. Thanks a lot for taking question. I am following sir you since long. Great, thank you. But if you are following me for long, then you would know that all these questions will require lots of analysis and details and time. So I may not be able to help all of them, especially like what kind of business. It requires lots of analysis. Okay. Uh, Hello Varun. Does Ashtak Varga score really matters? They matter in transit also. Don't try to interpret your birth chart or your dasha through them. If you are trying to understand your transits, then rely on Ashtak Varga. Then also the Chest Bala will have the higher say than the Ashtak Varga. Research about Chestabala. If a person has Rahu alone in Pisces in 11th house and Jupiter alone in Aries in the 12th house, what can be the result for gains? It is like 11th lord going into the 12th house. Person is earning and spending. Okay. 11th lord going into the 12th house is like person is making money and then he is spending money. So the person may not be able to save his money. Then that is the problematic situation in this type of planetary placement. But another thing is that he can earn a lot through any knowledge sharing work. Wherever he is working like a guide or a teacher or a counselor to the people, he can get a lot of money. Okay. Also, like foreign lands or foreign people can be like a big source of money for him. What is the implication if Mars in 8th house for Scorpio ascendant? Person should be person should be careful against accidents, sudden events, because Mars is also going into Gemini sign. Gemini is traveling sign of Mars enemy Mercury. Gemini is traveling 8th house accident and Mars is speed. So person should be extra careful while traveling, driving and all. Plus it is showing that life path is going towards serving other people through business. Gemini is the sign of business, ascendant is life path, and 8th house is business benefits, serving other people. So person should go towards the business setup life. Live participation first time. Great. Which house is more important in D9, first house or ninth house? First house is always the most important in any chart. Then For D9 specifically, ninth house becomes important. After first house, ninth house. In D9, if there is a Jupiter Ketu in the first house Leo, but there is debilitated Saturn in Aries, does it mean obstacles in life path? It means delays in life path. Person will realize his life path with certain delays in life. Saturn is delays. How property and land of person is seen from the in the kundali, like if a person has four planets aspecting fourth house, does it mean he have good properties? Nothing like that. It is like look at the strength of fourth house, planets in the fourth house, their strength, and the fourth lord, also Mars strength. Mars is the main planet of real estate. So look at strength of these planets, like planets in the fourth house, planet like a planet which is ruling the fourth house, and then this Mars. Also, if you are interested in Gemini Karakas, then Matra Karaka, planet with the fourth highest degree. All these things together will give you an indication what kind of happiness person is going to get from real estate property. Anyone can buy real estate. Understand this thing. I need to have money. If I have money, I can buy real estate. But whether I will be happy in that real estate property or not is seen from the chart. Your happiness factor. Okay. Mm, right. Uh, if fourth lord is combust and fourth house is aspected by Saturn Rahu, is it better to leave country? Uh, Again, the overall chart matters, but from this much information, I can say yes. Okay. Uh, but as I said, it will require lots of other factors also. Okay. Uh, this much information is not enough to like decide finally. Okay. Fourth lord in the seventh aspecting 11th house. Uh, does it mean Does it mean gain from fourth house related matters? Fourth lord in the seventh house. Fourth lord in the seventh house is not gains from real estate properties. It is just that if fourth lord is in the 11th house or 11th lord is in the fourth house, then we can say that it is gains from real estate properties. I'm Pisces ascendant. I got 37 points in Libra. When I place Mercury as ascendant, I will get Libra sign in 11th house. Mercury itself is giving 7 points. Will Mercury enter Dasha? Again, these points are for transits purposes. They are not for your Dasha interpretations. Please understand. These points, Ashtakvarga points, are for your transits. If you get 37 points in Libra, it means that majority of transits of planets through Libra will be beneficial for you. It may be Moon transiting through Libra, or Mercury transiting through Libra, or Sun transiting through Libra. Okay, so don't try to interpret your dashas through Ashtakvarga. Radha, how are you? I am fine, sir. Thank you. Gemini ascendant 11th house is heavily placed right now, right? What can be expected? Nothing, just it is good for business matters, it is good for income matters. Okay, income, desires, hopes, wishes, a person should try their best to get through their desires and all. It is good time. Okay, this time can also bring relocation to another place because it is all like eighth from the fourth, so that is also a possibility. Mm, how to know ascendant purpose? Please make detailed video for the same. I have written this article. That article is available. Just search for ascendant or ascendant nakshatra Astro Saxena. You will get it. Videos are only limited to this Q&A session. No further time. Does ascendant really change according to astrocartography? Uh, It is a kind of tricky situation. They both will give its effect. Okay, the birth ascendant is always paramount. It is always most important. So that will always be a priority. But if you change to another place, that place can give some additional results. Okay, there is nothing like relocation ascendant will overpower your birth ascendant. It will never happen. Birth ascendant is always more powerful. It is most important. If Moon and Saturn are conjunct in seventh house Scorpio, what can be expected for business purposes? How will the person mental state be? Mental state is difficult. Moon Saturn together in a Scorpio, like a stressful mind. Okay, very stressful mind, but at the same time it shows like this person should not go towards partnership businesses. Okay, if he is inclined towards the business setup of life, then not partnership business. Partnership business is not for this person. Person should be more towards working for himself, because seventh house is again partnership, and Saturn and Moon debilitated is there. Lots of issues in partnership business. Okay. So if person is inclined towards business, own business setup. Okay, that is the thing. And mental health, like person should meditate regularly, must meditate regularly. Defamation enemies as Sun Rahu Mahadasha going on, it is with Jupiter in 11th house. Defamation is 8th house, enemies is 6th house. Another house of defamation is 5th house or 9th house. Okay, it is not connected with 11th house, anyways. So, again, like predictions require a lot of analysis. I am not giving any prediction, just I'm just responding to some conceptual questions. Moon, Saturn, Mars, Jupiter in the second house, Scorpio ascendant in D9. How to interpret its results? Don't jump into D9. Okay, get into your D1 chart first. First, try to analyze your D1 chart completely, thoroughly, because D9 is also coming from D1 only. If you don't have a D1 chart, you cannot even make your D9 chart. So that's why, like, first thoroughly examine your D1 chart, then come into D9. Okay, coming to your question, D9 is the chart of right life path. Four planets in Sagittarius: Moon, Saturn, Mars, Jupiter in the second house Sagittarius. It shows the person life path can be all about like Sagittarian activities, knowledge, higher education, philosophy, literature, religion, and all these things. Like, more this person learns, more this person shares the knowledge, the better it is for him. What is Nadi Jyotish? I don't know. I have no experience with Nadi Jyotish. I think it is the same thing like Bhrigu Nadi Jyotish. I don't have experience, but theoretically, like I have written an article on Bhrigu Nadi Jyotish. So just search for Astro Saxena BNJ, Bhrigu Nadi Jyotish. You will get it. I have my Bhrigu Bindu in 14 degree Aries in the 12th house. What can I expect in current transit? It is like Rahu Jupiter transiting there, overview of Bhrigu Bindu, and then Saturn aspecting there. Okay, so it is like this Bhrigu Bindu is your destiny point where your destiny will revolve around. Okay, so when so much of energy is going into the 12th house Aries over your Bhrigu Bindu, including Jupiter, which is knowledge, and including Saturn, which is like efforts. Okay, so you may get the knowledge of your destiny path, what you are supposed to follow as a destiny. You will get that knowledge. You will be obsessed towards it because Rahu is there, obsessed towards following that path, and Saturn will give the desire to put efforts. Okay, Saturn will make you put efforts in that area of life. Which book should I refer to for learning astrology? I don't know. I never learned from any book. I learned from Google and YouTube. Okay, so if that works for you, it is fine. Otherwise, books wise, there are lots of books. It depends on what you want to learn. If you want to start with the basics, then Graha Sutra is good. Graha Sutra of Ernst Wilhelm. You may refer to that book. Okay. 6th Lord conjunct with Rahu. Rahu in nakshatra of Moon. What does it mean? Moon related diseases as well. 6th Lord conjunct with Rahu. Moon related diseases will be more possible when Moon is getting impacted by 6th Lord or 6th house. If Moon is sitting in the 6th house, or 6th Lord is sitting with Moon, or and there is Moon is impacted by malefics, either Rahu or Ketu or Saturn or Mars, then we can say like mental health issues can take place, or Moon related health issues can be taking place. Okay. uh, this will be like too far, I guess. Just because Rahu is sitting in Moon's nakshatra, the person will have Moon related diseases. I don't think so, unless the 6th Lord itself is Moon. Okay, thank you so much. And what if the Bhrigu Bindu is even conjunct natal Jupiter and Jupiter Dasha is running, then even more prominence of having the knowledge. Okay, having the knowledge or wisdom, or someone guiding you, counseling you that this is the path you should follow, this is your destiny. That is even more a possibility when Jupiter Dasha is running. Jupiter is also yeah, around your Bhrigu Bindu and all. It is more potential, and person will be like almost obsessed to follow that path because Rahu is there, Rahu Jupiter together. Is Atmakarka important in choosing career? Yes, it shows the destination where person is supposed to reach. Okay, in this where the person is supposed to reach in this human incarnation. That is what is seen from Atmakarka. Atmakarka is your soul's destination, significator of your soul. If Saturn is Atmakaraka in fourth house, conjunct Moon, opposite Venus, Amattakaraka. In 10th house for Virgo ascendant, what can be said about destiny? Saturn is Atmakaraka. Saturn is like fifth or sixth lord sitting in the fourth house. Okay, so it is like, and it is in Sagittarius. So like person is supposed to share knowledge or guide people, counsel people uh, through his knowledge from his home or private offices. That is and that is the duty or responsibility he has for this life. Venus Amattakaraka can be from in matters of like creativity, finance, and all these things. I would like to know about Muni Yoga. How is it exactly formed, and what is the result of it? They say that like four planets conjunct together, it is like Muni Yoga. Person will not marry or something like that. I have friends, clients who are who have these type of conjunctions. Okay, like 4 5 planets, and they are married. Okay, no issues. Marriage remains your social scenario, social institution. Okay, anyone can get married, but after that how will be the married life depends on lots of factors. It is not only on this Muni Yoga. Okay, that is another thing altogether, but no one can stop you from getting married if you want to get married. If the Atmakaraka is Moon in the seventh house in Taurus, what would be the situation about? It is about connecting with people, nurturing people, or nourishing people through their own business or knowledge oriented business, because Moon is also ninth lord. It is conjunct with Jupiter Atmakaraka, Amattakaraka. Great. Which one? It is conjunct with Jupiter Amattakaraka. Atmakaraka is conjunct with Amattakaraka. In Gemini astrology, it is considered as like one of the Maharaj yogas and all that. So there it will be considered as a very big yoga. So when Atmakarka and Amattakarka is conjunct, it shows that person's destination and path towards the destination is the same. Okay, person's where he is supposed to reach and how he is going to reach is the same thing. Uh, is this not sannyasi yoga meant the yoga where ascendant lord of D1 and D9 are conjunct in D1? But I don't know where they have to sit in D1. I'm not aware. Understand all these things, Muni yoga, Sannyasi yoga. If you are asking that if this person is getting married or not, marriage remains your social institution. It has nothing to do with astrology. So any person can get married, society can make any person get married. How he will feel after that is lots of factor. Okay. There is nothing like okay, if this plan placement is there and this plan that placement is there, then person will never get married and all that. There is nothing like that. The society can make anyone get married if they want to get married. Okay, let me know if there is any other question or we can close for the day. Right, thank you. Right, thank you. Take care. Have a nice weekend. Bye.